Welcome to the first Christmas tour of our farmhouse that we were just able to move in about 7 months ago. It's so exciting to be able to share this with you because it was 3+ years in the making to move into this house, and being able to use all of our decorations that we've had for years in a new way has just been fun to figure out. So come join me. We're going to show you some daytime scenes and some nighttime scenes so you can see what the farmhouse looks like with Christmas decor and kind of all lit up. And I did reuse most of our stuff, and the only thing really new this year that I added was some hand knit cable, like a table runner, and some stockings that I made, and I planned this for a while, so I've been working on them for a while. And I even added some in the tree so we could still have that theme of the kind of white woolen look. So I hope that you enjoy this tour, and definitely let me know what you think. For our farmhouse porch, we kept it really simple, just adding some white lights and greenery. I was finally able to put wreaths on the windows, which I'd literally dreamed about for years, which is a silly thing, I know, but I had. And we were able to bring out our antique sled again, which Brian actually sled on as a kid, so it has a lot of memory for us, and I was glad to be able to have a place to use it. So surprisingly, our farmhouse does not have a fireplace or a mantle. So this entryway shelf acts as our mantle, holding our stockings, and these are the cabled stockings I knit this year for our family. And it holds my grandma's nativity set, which I'm pleased to put out every year. We have very few tabletops or ledges or mantles or anything to put our village, so I put it on top of our cabinet that we use for the TV. And I used some boxes and books and things to give some depth and height to the villages. And I hand painted these many years ago, so they were important for me to get them out so we could find a place to use them this year. I kept the living room decorations really simple. This centerpiece is just real live boughs along with some faux eucalyptus and lamb's ear with some battery operated candles, some ornaments. It's very easy to put together and just gives a little bit of Christmas feeling. I knit the cable wool runner for the table to go with our stockings, and then once I did, I realized I didn't want much of a centerpiece to cover it up. So I kept it really simple with clear glass tapers, a few sprigs of greenery, and some glittered pine cones. For the chandelier, I hung a treasured large ornament and then just used cedar boughs for the greenery. And cedar typically lasts longer than fir or pine inside, in my experience, so I think it's great to use in a place like this. Our tree has our regular gold, white, silver theme. We have a lot of handmade ornaments that we use from year to year. The new thing I added, like I mentioned, was this, it's actually a crocheted runner that I made to coordinate with the stockings and the table runner. And then this year we put our Christmas train out again at the bottom, which we haven't done in a while, but we have 2 little nephews that are going to come over, and I'm hoping they'll enjoy playing with that this year. I was really happy to be able to have our chalkboard up again. This is a DIY project. I can link to it that we did. This was an old print from a thrift store that we got and made into a chalkboard. And it holds one of my favorite Christmas DIYs that I've done is the pom-pom wreath and the garland that goes with it. And I still found room for our shiny bright ornaments and my grandma's kissing angels. And this was the first time I've been able to have a banister to decorate, and that was kind of fun. It did take me a few tries, and I did use all faux greenery because I didn't want it to start dying on us. And I added the wool ball, felt ball garland that I made last year, as well as the sheet music 3D ornaments. And it's very subtle, and I like how it came together. So I've had this bottle brush trees and the little putt style houses for years and didn't have any place to use them in the farmhouse on a shelf or a table, so I got a galvanized tray and put them in the galvanized tray along with a tree. And I hope to add a little bit of the fake snow at some point, but it adds a little bit of Christmas to the kitchen as well. The one thing we hadn't finished, well, there's other things too, but we hadn't finished in the kitchen in the farmhouse was the hood over the stove. And we were able to just get it finished a few weeks ago, and I added the Christmas wreath that I had been thinking about putting on it. So it's kind of like the end, I don't know, topping on the cake or something.